Hello and welcome to Tech Talks featuring the PLC Interface Relay Series. My name is Andrew Bogacek, Product Marketing Manager.
And I'm Clinton Hummel, Associate Product Marketing Manager.
At Clinton, we spent a lot of time on this series talking about the physical world, the PLC Relay Series itself, and all those 700 different part numbers. But I want to spend a little bit of time talking about the digital side. What kind of digital tools may exist for helping us to select a relay, for installation of a relay?
Yeah, great question, Andrew. So as I mentioned in the last episode, no job's ever complete without the paperwork. But that's not necessarily true. In fact, with PLC Relay, we can do without any paper at all. And the very first initiative that we've taken in that direction is to include a QR code directly on the relay. So with this QR code, now instead of putting a package slip in a box that's going to get thrown away and discarded, we can scan the QR code and easily bring up the technical data, dimensions, and other information associated with this relay.
That's great. It helps the whole idea of green initiatives to eliminate some waste, eliminate some extra shipping costs. You know, that's a great way to eliminate some of the carbon footprint that's happening.
Absolutely. And not only is it a benefit for the planet, it's a benefit for the maintenance technicians that have to service these things after the sale. They'll be able to walk up to an existing installation, scan the QR code, and get the documentation long after the paper manual's been thrown away in the trash during installation.
And so we're talking about the installation, the manuals. Let's talk about some of the other digital things that are available on the website. When you go to this product specifically, its webpage, what kind of tools do we have access to right there?
Yeah, so of course, everything we've been talking about so far has been installing the product, but before we ever get to the installation, there's a lot of engineering and product selection that has to occur first. So on our website, we have a plethora of tools, starting with the basic DXF and STEP CAD files, very critical to building up a CAD assembly of a cabinet. And then we also offer E-Class data, which is an IEC harmonized system for exchanging electronic data sheets of products. And then that ties nicely into E-Plan, which is an environment that allows you to bring dimensional and electrical data into one interface and greatly simplify and streamline the design of your electrical cabinet.
It's great to hear that Phoenix Contact's on the forefront of all of these things. Having those digital tools available to you makes that selection process much easier. We talked about making the installation process much easier. There's a lot of really good stuff that's happening digitally when it comes to the PLC Interface series. And the one thing that I'm kind of thinking of, when I start thinking digital, I start getting excited about the future. I imagine there's going to be plenty of more digital tools available for this series. But what else? What are some teasers for the future you think that may happen for the industrial slimline relay?
Yeah, so I can do some teasers. We got to be careful, right, to not talk too much, but absolutely from a trend perspective, I think often of the all-electric society. So as we are moving to the electrification of the world, there will always be a need to switch electrical signals and loads.
Absolutely.
And that's going to be a key component of the relay. From the relay technology standpoint, they've been with us well over 100 years, the PLC interface system for over 25. And in that 25 years, we've never stopped innovating. And there's certainly some really cool stuff coming. Maybe some smaller relays, some relays that can tie us into predictive maintenance topics. Maybe even we'll be able to communicate some of these new things in the future.
I can't wait. And this series is coming to an end, but the PLC Interface Relay Series is not. Sounds like there is plenty more things planned. So thank you for joining us on this journey. Clint, thank you for walking us through this entire journey.
Andrew, it's been an absolute pleasure exploring the over 700 part numbers and 25 years of the PLC interface system. But as you said, it's not the end of the story.